Excuse the no makeup again. I'm too lazy to put on makeup just to make a video. But really quickly, I was just thinking about how I was just looking outside at the rain, and I was thinking about how rain and darkness and things like that, lack of sunlight, like living in Alaska, for instance, can contribute to suicide rates. And I think just like with the drug, I think happiness and love, we can become we can become immune to it. And pleasure, we can become immune to. And I think that that's why in a more convenient, uh, how should I word it? I feel like if you're in the middle class or above, you have way more of a chance of committing suicide. I mean, the statistics speak for themselves. I don't think there's any surprise as to why there's way less of a suicide rate with those in poverty. And I'm not talking about drug addicts, they don't really count. That's more drug related. I'm talking about purely emotional issues. Um, when you're living every day just to survive on nothing, and you're more thankful for everything you do have. You're not immune to everything. You're not as hard to satisfy. You appreciate what you have a lot more. And when we are used to having water to drink, and when we're used to having a friend to call, when we're used to having a phone to use to make a call, when we're used to being able to step outside out of our own shelter, we become immune to all of that pleasure to the point where it doesn't even seem like pleasure to us. And people who are looking around for food, literally looking around for food outside without stable shelter, like in a lot of foreign countries. Even in our own country, some of that goes on. I just, it's bittersweet when you've got a lot in life, a lot of things, I guess you could say, which I wouldn't really call love and happiness a thing. I think everybody deserves it, but the yin, the yang, I mean, moderation. You even have to have moderation with love and happiness, because if you have too much, yes, I do. A lot of people say there's not such thing. I do believe there's such thing, because unless you're just one of those unique people who is inevitably happy, you will become immune to it, and then you won't even be able to feel your happiness as much. You're going to have a lot more of something good happen to compensate for what you're used to. So I mean, yeah, I think it's all like it can all be compared to like a drug and building immunity. And um, I'm thankful for the struggles I've had in my life. I'm very thankful, because a lot of things that make me very happy, I'll have my girlfriends saying like, and what's the big deal? And then I just think to myself, yeah, you're putting into perspective why 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 I'm happy about this. And although usually those who are easy to please are usually also the easiest, or I should say the quickest to please, are usually also the quickest to displease. That's just how it works. Um, but even though I do get displeased very quickly with people and things, I get over that very quickly also. Everything's very quick, interchanging for me, right? And then the other way around. People who take longer to please also hold a grudge a lot longer, and it takes them a really long time to be able to become pleased again. Forgive me if this is, odd, this video, but I keep feeling like somebody's about to walk in the door, and so my brain is kind of preoccupied right now. It's like I'm talking to y'all, but my brain is like. So anyway, okay. Thanks for watching, and if Give me your comments if you agree, if you disagree, whatever. I love hearing what all you have to say.